day, when...
See, there's that run. See, now he stopped him right at the line of scrimmage, which was good. It would have been nice to get in the backfield a little bit, get him closer to that end zone, possibly push for those 2 points and get the ball back. But, at least they stopped him right there. So right now what I'd be expecting is like a short pass or just something to give him a little bit of breathing room. So
you got 3 slot receivers down on the left. You got to be careful. Anything can happen with this. You got to watch out for them angles.
Yeah,
just
see,
like
he's
that.
on the outside. There's the down.
Yep. And he's just
shaking tackles. Those yards after catch. That's big. That's huge. Getting those yards after the catch. If you make the reception, that's great. But if you can't run it, shed a tackle, maybe 2. You're not going to go anywhere.
See, and Triple D's good at, spotting those receivers that are just open and ready to fly and just go down that field. Every time, all season, he's, proving that day in, day out.
Did you see those freaking fairy feet right there? He just juked the crap out of it. He spun, his back was against the defender.
I think he was flipping over people, honestly.
That was some ballet shit right there.
Taking the Bruce Lee lessons. Bruce Lee lessons,
On the note of Triple D, though, right now, he is averaging 282 yards passing every game. He was ranked 12th in the league. Not the highest, not the lowest, but he's definitely been getting it done.
Another first down.
That was a good hit.
Another first down running it. Man, the Cowboys went into this game knowing that the Dolphins were the number 1 rushing team in the league. And now they're just looking at
number 1 minus their best rusher.
Minus their best rusher. Yeah.
Going into this, they have the best stats, but they don't have the guy that got them for them.
Exactly. So now Dallas is just looking at him right in the face and saying, "Guess who's about to be number 1 in the postseason?"
I'll tell you what, though, number 52 right there just face checked that guy. He was like, "You come in my lane, I'm gonna put you down."
For sure, man. Oh, it's Khalil Mack. It looked like, yep, for sure, man. He's a killer. Even when he came into this league, he was a killer.
Now, that turnover must have been hugely demoralizing, so I'm sure the Dolphins are just itching to get the ball back, trying to keep him out of the end zone.
To mess up like that at the Super Bowl, 3 yards from the touchdown?
Oh, no. He just burned everybody.
Was that the 3rd first down on a running play?
Yeah.
Not even the same guy. They're able to switch up their running backs and still get first downs. I don't know, man. This looks like... I don't know. We'll see.
I'm sure the Dolphins knew coming into this that the Cowboys were going to be very into the pass. They've been pushing the pass all year long, and now they're mind fucking them a little bit right now. Is what they're doing. They're rushing the ball. They're doing things that they're not typically known for doing. So they're mixing it up, and they're doing a good job at moving the ball, getting a new set of downs, and making sure they get to keep that clock ticking on their side.
Exactly. Oh, what do we got here? Oh my God, he has so much time.
Oh yeah, so much time, but he man coverage, the pressure, he had to back up, 15 yards from the line of scrimmage just to get that off?
15 yards, for sure.
If he'd have taken just a little bit of heat off of that, he might have gotten the catch, but, that's just one of those plays. Sometimes it's best to just get rid of it and start with the next down.
See, and you got to remember, too, this game is huge for both teams. Miami hasn't been here in almost 20 years.
Yeah, their fans are probably waiting to wake up from their dream here. Mm-hmm. Let's just hope it doesn't turn into a nightmare today.
And see, the last time that they even won, having an amazing season, was back when they had an undefeated season and went and won the Super Bowl. That was so many years ago. And then
was it undefeated? Because I thought they were, 14-2?
Well, that was that was when they didn't win the Super Bowl. I'm talking when they won the Super Bowl.
I got you. That was the last AFC championship they won.
When Joe Madden was the coach. Yeah.
I got you.
It was crazy. They haven't been here in 20 years, and every year they've never looked like a Super Bowl team. Oh, snap. Oh, Triple D going down. He's got so much time, but everyone's getting covered.
Man coverage, though. Nobody to throw to. And you can't just... He was out of the pocket, so you can't just ditch it. You're going to give... You're going to get a penalty.
He tried getting away, but
he did. He shrugged that first one, but that second guy just nailed him.
You got 2 300-pound dudes coming right at you. They're both 6 feet tall. It's crazy. There's no way you're getting away from it.
Dolphins did a good job. Good 3-and-out, keeping the points off the board. That's a good way to come back from that pick. The punt resulted in a touchback, so they're going to start right on the 20. It's a new possession. No points are on the board, so you got to get rid of that.
Never happened.
You got to get rid of that interception, get that out of your mind, and just start over. This is your first time touching the ball.
He needs to make a couple passes. He gets his confidence back up. After throwing an interception like that on the biggest game of his life, I don't know, man. Let's hope he hasn't choked a little bit. Let's see what happens here. First play. Oh, here we go. Wide open. Oh, he's gone, guys.
Oh, baby.
Oh, nice.
That's a good, 30-yard reception
there you go. That's
right
nice little bring you back. Yeah, definitely. I mean, and like I was saying, I mean, it's a big game for both of them because Miami hasn't been here in forever. And you got to remember the Cowboys too. I mean, ever since they had that huge run back, a couple of years ago, straight Super Bowl after Super Bowl after Super Bowl, and then after that, never making it to the Super Bowl again, or at least making it to the playoffs, but choking every time with Tony Romo. I mean, ever since Tony Romo's been gone and the new coach is coming for the Cowboys, it's definitely been an uphill battle. But finally, they have made it to the Super Bowl.
They seem very comfortable. They trust each other. Yep. You can see it in the players, that they know that they know the man next to them has their back, and that's a big deal.
Yep. They know it's
another good rush. Another good rush. 8 yards is nothing to nothing to turn your nose up at. 8 yards a carry, that's a first down after a first down after a first down. You're just gonna keep going and going. You establish that run, so when you finally do decide to burn them on the back end, they're gonna be wide open
for sure. Kobe Taylor's gonna get that nice little pass, give himself a little poster frame. All those signatures and signs. Good morning, America. Oh, yeah, here we go.
See, there's your another first down. It's all about getting that next set of downs.
Yep, French isn't doing too bad, so far. 20 yards and 3 carries, it's not bad.
So many coaches are so caught up in the big plays, the highlight plays, 30, 40, 60-yard touchdown passes. Those are great, and they make great highlight reels, but they're not what wins games. Mm-hmm. They're not what wins games. No. They're too risky.
Yep. And, the Dolphin coach knows that. He knows that it's about the nitty-gritty, the deep details. It's not about making it. That's why he's the best rushing team in the league. He doesn't care about those big passes. He cares about making those inches and those feet and those yards just by running the ball and getting it hard through the middle, He knows that. And that's where hopefully is going to be the difference maker.
I completely agree. Now, the big question is going to be, as we're nearing the red zone for another red zone attempt, is he going to feel confident enough in his arm to throw the ball after throwing it?
Oh.
Hello.
He's confident enough to throw something like that, get him right back in the red zone in one throw.
There you go.
But no, you're right, man. Is he going to be confident enough, or is he going to get...
This is close to where he threw his, his interception. So is he going to go for it again and, just shake that off and leave that behind? Yep. Or is he going to leave it to the running back to get him into the end zone? Who's going to carry this team right now? That's the question.
I don't know. We're about to find out. Maybe French is the man to go to. Maybe he's the man to go to.
You could have driven a truck through that hole.
That's for sure, man. Oh, man, they just open it up, man. Making it too easy now.
Somebody get a Zamboni.
It's slippery out there because nobody can be able to tackle him. That's what they took to this field before they opened up to the Zamboni. Flatten that grass down, make it all slippery. Look again. There they go again, man. Defense is coming down in the middle trying to stop that run.
He's going. Oh, my goodness. He's so close.
Good
it's so close.
Trying to fool him with a fullback, and that wasn't happening today.
6 feet, 1 down.
Exactly. It's crazy.
6 feet, 1 down. If they get right close to the goal line, they'll get another set of downs. But
at least this time it should hopefully end up in some points. You know what I mean? At least a field goal. Don't make.
He's looking like he's not feeling the fear. He might be going for a pass here.
Don't make that same mistake again.
Oh, wide open. 7 points on the board.
There we go.
6.
6 points.
Soon to be 7. Unless something really, really bad happens. Soon to be 7.
No, we're good.
Soon to be 7.
Nice.
Count them up.
First touchdown ever. That was nice. Good touchdown. Colby,
he's setting the bar. Now let's see what the Cowboys can do.
Yeah.
They had a nice couple first downs, but it ended in a 3 and out. They weren't even close enough for their field goal.
I almost feel like that was the exact same play.
It might have been.
Yeah.
It might have been.
All right, let's see. Bryant.
A little bit of a short kick, starting on the 5-yard line.
Oh, here we go. Dez is gone.
Oh, that shoulder check, though.
A little bit.
Nope.
Probably winning him out just a little bit.
I'm sure he's going to feel that tomorrow.
Oh, a little bit.
But you know what? It's the end of the year. It's the final game. Mm-hmm. If you don't feel it tomorrow, you didn't put enough effort in. That's the way I look at it.
Exactly. If you don't feel it in the morning, then...
You got, 6 months off after this?
Oh, yeah.
6 months?
Going to the off-season.
That's plenty of time for the bruises
Stretch
to heal.
Is gonna be my goodness!
Wide open.
Where are you guys? Where's the defense we just saw? What happened?
I don't know. Well, last time they got a couple good first downs and then they stopped them. So let's see if they can,
Oh yeah, we'll see. That was a good
hunker down.
Like I said, Triple D sees them opens in it.
Just cross the 50-yard line.
He will run all across the field, but it doesn't matter what. Triple D's going to make that pass.
He's got the eye of the hawk. He can roll out. He's got that awareness. He's, even if he's moving, he's still looking.
Oh, not today though.
But now he ain't looking right there, is he?
No, he did
That's
not.
his second sack on the day. Second sack on the day.
The thing is, though, you got Khalil Mack. He's a freaking. Honestly, he's a ninja. He comes out from the side. You wouldn't even know he's coming, and you're already on the ground.
I'm pretty sure he came from the bench.
He probably came from the bench.
He just straight up said, "Let me show you how to do this," and came off the bench.
Yeah. let's see what we got going on
We
here.
got some movement on the line.
Exactly.
Grant's hovering. He's not sure what's going on, but he's
No.
going
Oh!
Nice. Okay,
Oh, he
all
tripped.
right.
I don't know why that was. Come on now, Dave. You're better
You
than
get hit in
that.
the face with a 250-pound dude and nothing but muscle.
I'm going to trip.
You're going to trip, too.
Fake a trip.
I meant to do that.
I meant to do that. 3rd and 18. Let's see if they can make a play. I mean, like I said, Triple D's got that. It's a possibility, but we'll see. Trying to quiet down the crowd here.
Yeah, that was the 16th man?
Oh, yeah.
16th man heat.
I'm looking at my... Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
good stop. Put his
that
hands
hit
up
him in
there.
the face. I mean, at the big game, you can't be dropping passes like that.
Exactly.
If you get anywhere close, you better have super glue on those hands, bro.
Not doing too bad, though. I mean, it's a good game so far. Let's see,
Looks like we're going to have another touchback.
Here.
Well, last time Miami started at the 20, they got it in the end zone, so let's see what happens. This defense has got to be rip-roaring and ready to go. They want to make up for that last 7 points they gave up. So I'm expecting some blitzes, some sneaky plays. They're definitely going to be hoping for a turnover right here.
Yeah, for sure.
We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left of the half. 2-minute warnings coming up. You don't want.
Oh my goodness!
But
Look at him go.
You let somebody run like that.
Exactly.
You
He's
ain't
gonna
going to
run the whole
have
game.
a turnover.
Oh, for sure. And also, guys, we're sorry about the stream, but it is a stream of a stream. It was the only way we could make it so we can get the commentary. But how about you shut up and watch? Nobody's just a-holes about it. But anyway, all right, back to the game. No, for real, though. I mean, see, they were going to rely heavy on French, but honestly, all I've been seeing is Williams the entire time. Haven't you? I mean...
Yeah, I know. I mean, French is on the field right now, so we'll see if he goes to him, but...
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
And that's probably why.
I saw that stop before he even grabbed the ball.
That's probably why. And it's nothing against French. It's
just the defense.
He's going into his first game in the Super Bowl. That's got to be playing a factor,
Extremely nerve-wracking.
And I'm not sure, can you trust a rookie in the Super Bowl? That's the question. And right now, I'm not seeing a whole lot
Especially
to give me
since he hasn't been
confidence
playing the whole... I mean, he's off the free agency.
I mean, he hasn't played anything.
Dolphins literally just said, hey, you want to play the Super Bowl? I mean, who would say no? But I mean, that's extremely nerve-wracking.
Yep. No, I totally understand.
Oh, nice
play action.
Oh, what happened there?
A little bit of a miscommunication. They weren't on the same page.
There?
They were not on the same page.
Hashtag shut up and watch.
Phil's got our backs.
Awesome.
Hashtag you wish you was in the Super Bowl. Then you wouldn't be watching the stream of the stream. You'd be doing the stream. So there you go.
3rd and 11. Let's go. Oh, no.
Oh, see, if he threw it
stopped
on his back foot, he had to stop to get the ball. So there's not a whole lot, and we got a good 3 and out for Dallas.
Yeah.
So they needed that because best thing they could do right now is get 7 points on the board, go into the half tied. That's gonna get some.
That's what you want too, especially with a punt like
that's
that.
a dangerous. He should have called a fair catch right there.
Yeah.
If he hadn't gotten that block. That guy would have drilled him just as he caught the ball. There's nothing worse than muffing a punt return.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to get greedy on a punt return, especially a short punt.
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
I mean, they're close too, though. I mean, that was a good punt on their part.
It was a decent punt. I'm not gonna lie. It could have been a lot better, but he had to come forward 10 yards just to catch it. So when you're staring down a defender and the ball's still in the air, you should be signaling for that fair catch.
Oh man, again with this is all. It's gonna be a running game.
This is gonna be a running game. They're just gonna duke it out on the line of scrimmage and leave it all out there.
See, Triple D and Davis. Actually, let's call him Quadruple D because you got Dallas Davis from Dallas and you got Niall Davis. They're gonna have to make some plays there, man. They're gonna have to do something. Something to make a difference here. Oh! Oh man!
Oh,
already
that is heartbreaking.
That's gonna be 3 points right there. I'm gonna see it's 7 if they're good enough. 3 just because they intercepted it. I mean that's. Awesome.
Unless they do something stupid. Me right now, keep it on the floor, run it the whole way, get it in field goal range, go into the half with 10 points up.
Exactly.
Then it's a 2-possession game.
Exactly. You don't want to be stupid. You want to make sure
you throw it out there and get picked off for a pick 6, and you deserve it.
I'll tell you what. If his contract's up, he's getting paid some more after that interception.
I would be. I'd be asking for it.
Oh man, that was good. That was a good interception for sure. Oh no, what do we got here? Oh, I would
again, throwing to that back foot. You're making your receiver stop, and it's hard to go from a complete dead run to a dead stop to a dead run. You're not going to get any yards after the catch. You got to get that ball out in front of them so they can catch it in stride and just keep going.
See, he's just throwing for completions. Honestly, I mean, if I were him, Kobe needs to get his eyes open a little bit more.
I mean, his completion percentage just went up, but he didn't go anywhere.
Exactly. I mean, I thought I saw two people open on the right. I mean, it could have went down the field, but he's just not opening his eyes. Oh,
That's
but then
a
you got
good draw.
this, though.
That was a good draw.
Then you got that, though. Exactly. Like I said, 50 seconds left, 33 yards away. It's either going to be 3 points.
I mean, that's a long field goal, but it's doable. You know, so he's still got at least 3 or 4 plays. He's got 3 timeouts. He's got at least 3 or 4 plays to get it closer. 33 yards, one good pass. He's in the end zone again, going into the half with a 14-point lead.
For sure. Let's see what we got going on. Like I said, man, Kobe's got to make a difference here. Oh, and then he got French coming back.
Just can't stop him. Can't stop him.
Oh, there we go.
Every time they plug the middle, they bounce to the outside. When they bounce to the outside, you start covering those corners. They run right up the gut. The Dolphins are definitely showing that they've got Dallas's number right now when it comes to offense.
I smell a touchdown coming. I don't know about you, but I smell a touchdown.
You know what? He's been running. He's established his run play. He puts something up in the air. He could very well burn him off the back end.
I smell it. At least I feel it. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I smell it.
What's it smell like?
I smell something.
What's it smell like? Because trust me, I played 2 games this season, and I didn't smell shit. I got nowhere near smelling anything. And every time I did, somebody shit all over my dinner.
Oh, for sure. Oh!
Got another set of downs, but he didn't get outside, so he's going to have to burn that timeout to stop the clock.
I'll tell you what, though, 20 seconds and another 3 downs, that's nice.
It's doable. Good. And now,
Roger.
14 yards off of how far he's got to go.
Oh, yeah.
19 yards is not impossible.
For sure.
But he's going to have to make a choice. Is he going to go all out for this touchdown, or is he going to take the safe 3 points at this point?
Oh, there we go again with the outside pass.
See, if he could shake that one tackle.
See, it's working.
He definitely... I see what he did. He cut up. He was trying to get the extra yards, get the downs, get closer to the end zone. But if it was me, I'd have been bouncing to the out of bounds. Stop the clock.
Exactly.
Save that time.
I mean, I think he was probably trying, but I mean, he got tackled.
I don't know. Quick. I saw him cut back. Like he wanted more. And you can't be too greedy.
No, you can't, especially right now. Oh, nice fake. Oh! There you go. Kobe Taylor.
There it is,
making that nice little pass over the top there. See, I didn't think I was going to make it. That was over some defenders.
That was over some defenders. It was risky, but you know what? Sometimes it takes a risk to get that big payoff.
Exactly.
And now it's looking like they're going to go into the half with a 2-touchdown lead.
Yeah,
and that's huge.
2-touchdown lead.
That's huge. I mean, they're pitching a shutout right now.
Yep.
If I can go to a different score
got the ball first, so I mean
they did. So Cowboys are going to get it after.
Oh my God! This is a difference maker right here.
Oh my God!
Holy moly!
Is he going to make it?
For this 4 seconds.
Is he going to make? Call the timeout.
You better call timeout quick.
You better call that timeout.
Oh yeah. Oh man! Wow, that's a difference right there.
Did you even expect that?
No, I didn't see that coming.
I was seriously just getting ready to be like, all right, they're going to take it.
I was say, let's go watch the halftime show, and dude just runs all the way back.
Take the 3 safe points.
Yes, take the safe points for sure.
Good call. Now it's a 2. It's
still
sorry,
we missed the halftime show, but it kind of got canceled.
Well, we had too many fat guys promising to show their tits, like Janet Jackson. So we wanted to save your eyeballs. That's what happened.
That's what it was.
That's what happened.
Yep. Or we traveled through time. One of the other. It might have been time travel. I wasn't paying attention.
If we had time travel, I'd go back and fix some of the fuck-ups I had in the season, let me tell you.
Also, too, if anyone's trying to message us, don't message me, message Pete, because we are using my phone to stream. So, if you have any questions, message us, or anything you want to say, you can always just message Pete. And, he dropped it.
He did drop it. I mean, it was thrown under pressure. It probably came in a little high. He got hit right as the ball got there, which is, in this day and age, you can't hit him even a half a second earlier. That yellow flag's coming out. So
plus, you got 2 guys on you. I mean, you can't catch a ball with 2 guys on your back. I mean, it's crazy,
Yeah.
I mean, you'll catch a couple balls, but you ain't gonna catch a football.
Hashtag drop the soap.
Hashtag drop the football. Oh man! Oh, look at that!
Back to the ground. It's gonna. Be,
my God!
Wow!
Dude.
See, and this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter if you're a receiver, a running back, a fullback. It does not matter. You have to break the first tackle.
Yep.
If you can't break that first tackle, you're not going to be in this league for very long.
No, you're not. Because you're not going to be able to do anything. There's no worth in you. Oh, it looks like they're bringing it down on the line, man. They don't know what it's going to be. They're a little confused now. This is right
There's
here,
a
man.
lot of
Third and
confusion.
one.
I'm not sure. high snap.
That
high
was
snap.
almost bad right there. Oh, no! Oh, pick six!
Pick six.
Wow.
This is heartbreaking.
Wow.
Heartbreaking for
not
Dallas.
Good. Not good.
You know that they're going. They're trying to figure out any way to get back into this that they can, and it's not working.
And you know what's horrible about pick sixes? Not only did you give up the ball and give them points, but you have to come right back out and pretend like it didn't happen. That's the most horrible part.
That is completely accurate.
Oh my god!
You get 30 seconds to be like, yeah, that didn't just happen.
Exactly.
We're gonna forget about this.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Dez.
Oh no! What's
Dez,
going on?
what are you doing?
Oh god!
Oh my god!
And
safety. Wow.
You can tell that they are shaken up right now.
See,
you can tell that they're shaken up.
I've heard the Cowboys, choke under pressure, but oh my god.
Well, they are the Cowboys. They should know how to play with balls at least.
It almost happened again. Look at that. Oh my, dude.
That was a monster hit.
That's a huge deficit.
You know that this defense is out there for revenge.
Oh yeah, it's a huge deficit. 20 points, man. That's crazy. This is gonna be. If they can come back from this, it's gonna be an amazing game. But I don't know.
It really is. I don't think there's coming back.
Oh, this is hard.
That safety almost felt like the nail in the coffin. So
I'll tell you what. When it was before they had scored, I thought they're gonna come back from this. It's gonna be good. But dude, after you throw a pick like that,
and then a safety on the return.
Oh, dude, your entire body's like, I don't even know if I want to be out here anymore. It's crazy.
You got to sit there and decide. How bad do I want this?
Exactly.
How bad do I want this?
How we just said he was going to have to come back out here and pretend it didn't happen? He didn't even get the chance to come back out here and pretend like that interception didn't happen.
Yeah.
Because Des Bryant wants to decide to drop the ball and get a safety.
Yeah, you ain't
Des
lying.
Bryant. How long have you been in this league? Apparently not long enough.
Apparently not.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, this is crazy. So we're going to see what happens.
Sir, we got some crazy fans in the studio right now. We're trying to figure out what's going on. They're pretty, but...
Oh, wow. Look at that stop. You know what? Cowboys are pissed now. You know what I mean? That's a great stop right there.
They're coming out with a vengeance. The defense, the only points the defense have given up was that first 7 points. Everything after that...
Everything else has come from the offense.
I was going to say, the offense keeps giving Miami...
points.
Dallas's offense is Miami's MVP right now. That's the problem. So the defense is coming on the field like, you know what? We're going to give you another shot to get some points, but, they got to get it... Really, what they're going to need.
Why is he holding that ball in his hand? Anyone else see that weirdness? It was like spinning his hand.
I'm feeling like a ninja. Fake play.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Whoa,
so
see, we already have some football gate going on. He had a ball in his hand before he even kicked it. I don't even.
What's the coach's name? Is it
which one?
For
the Dolphins?
Yeah, for the Dolphins.
Robert?
I was gonna say
Robert's cheating.
I was gonna say I almost felt like Bill Belichick was out there for a second.
They switched coach. Oh man! Wow!
Oh my goodness!
See,
goodness!
Talk about coming back after something so bad. That was good. Triple D looks like he's pissed.
What they need,
Definitely
need, is a couple quick trips to the end zone and some good 3-and-outs from the defense to claw their way back into this. They have time.
Yeah,
I'm not saying they don't, but if they don't get something done soon, it's going to
be
over.
Oh wow!
And that's a good block downfield.
This is it.
There he goes.
Wow.
He's gone.
There you go.
He's gone. And that is the teamwork right there. They need that downfield block so he can get those yards after catch. It's all about keep on going. And that was what we were seeing in the first half. Exactly. Dallas kept throwing it to the back foot.
Yep.
And he kept making his receivers stop to catch that ball. And now he catches him in stride, and he's gone.
Yep. See, that's good. See, like I said, it's a 20-point deficit. But if they were going to score quick like they just did, it's still possible, man. They could come back. It's not hard. But, Well,
right
it's
now,
hard. It's
right now,
definitely
it's
hard.
only a 2-possession game. Right now, it's only a 2-possession game. One quick 3-and-out and another trip to the end zone, and we're back in this game.
Yep. We're back into something special.
They got to forget about the pick. They got to forget about the safety, because who gives up a safety?
Des Bryant does.
Apparently, Des Bryant does. But you know what? That's going in a highlight reel. I'm sorry, but that's going in a highlight reel.
Hashtag Bryant get fired.
That's going to be like one of the first best of the worst we ever do.
See, and this is where it's at, man. I mean, if the Dolphins just keep showing that they're unstoppable.
Big hit.
Big hit. That's a good stop. It's a good stop. I mean,
you got to come up with an answer for that running game.
French has really come into it. I mean, he's got 55 yards on 10 carries.
That's not a bad first outing. Bad. I mean, granted, it's not,
10 yards per carry.
It's not 10 yards per carry. It's definitely not Darren Tarpley level play, right?
No, not even a little bit.
But for the fact that his first game is the Super Bowl, he's not doing bad.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I mean, I'm going to give him props on, keeping it together and keeping that butthole clenched, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, because it is scary. You've got an entire fan base, nationwide, riding on your plays. Your teammates.
Right. Oh, wow.
Your teammates are depending on you, and you get signed for the Super Bowl.
Yep.
That never happens.
No.
Free agency all year long to starting in a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. That never happens.
No, it does not.
A team has got to be desperate to do something like that. Mm-hmm. So, you know that he's feeling the pressure, but he seems to be holding his own.
Right. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're going to stop it.
Good quarterback sneak for that.
Every time, QB sneak for that.
Yep. Easy couple of inches, and when inches is all you need, that's what you do.
Exactly.
So now it's calming down a little bit. The pace on the field.
Miami isn't really, sweating it, but Dallas right now, man.
Oh, yeah, they need this stop big. I mean, they need to stop right now.
Oh, yeah.
But, the pace on the field is slowing down a little bit. Everything's starting to calm down. We'll see, if they can catch their breath, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, look at that stop.
No hole. There was no hole. He should have bounced to the outside, tried to make something happen outside, but, you don't just run right into your defender's arms. He's waiting to give you a hug, and it ain't a nice one.
It ain't a nice one. All right, let's see what's about to happen here.
Looks like we're going to go to the air. I mean, 2nd and 10, it makes sense.
Oh, look at him. Wow.
Shaking that first tackle.
2 tackles. What are you talking about?
2 tackles. He didn't go anywhere after the second tackle, but you shake that first tackle, you get the extra 5, 6, 10 yards.
See, I don't know if this is going to be right for me saying it, but Kobe Taylor the whole time was throwing, short and stuff, and Dallas straight had somebody right on that low pass. You know what? He might have been getting into their heads thinking he was going to do it, and he straight threw it right down the center.
He did.
He
just challenged him. He said, you know what? I'm going to put it right there. Come and get it.
Exactly.
Come and get it. And you
Dallas
know what?
needs to start paying attention. They need these
Miami
stops.
came out with the ball.
Exactly. They need to be careful. That's going to be the end of the game for him for sure. Oh, look at that. Oh, almost had to stop. Get him. Get him. There you go. Just get him. Get him on the ground.
Hashtag bite them ankles.
Hashtag bite them ankles.
It's just a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. Can I have another?
Does not matter if it feels like you've had your legs cut out from underneath you by your offense. You got to go out there and bite them fucking ankles.
Oh, look at
like that.
Stop. There you go.
Like that. Bite them fucking ankles.
See, and this is perfect because they're only at half. If they can stop them again, this is going to be perfect for Dallas because
they need this 3-and-out right now. We're coming close to the end of the third quarter. You only got 1 quarter to do anything after this. They need this 3-and-out.
I would look for a quick pass for sure.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like a slant route, maybe a little bit of a juke mid.
It could be anything.
But they definitely need to be prepared.
They should definitely watch the outside. I mean, they gotta be.
In
careful.
the middle.
He's
just gonna take it for himself.
He's gonna run it.
Yeah, you know, they had him covered. I'll give him that. They had him covered, but they didn't have him covered. They didn't have the quarterback covered.
Exactly.
So you can have the receivers covered all day long, but the dude with the ball's got to be your focus too.
See, and I mean, with everything that's going on, I mean, they were like, we're going to cover everybody. Nothing's going to get past us. Then they got to remember they forgot about Kobe.
The dude with the ball?
They forgot about Kobe. They forgot about him. You can't forget about the freaking quarterback. Oh, look at that stop.
Oh.
That should have been a fumble.
He's going to feel that.
Bad. That should have been a fumble.
He's going to feel that. Lee's sitting there going, I got you, bro. I got you.
That was a big hit.
Hashtag shit on your dinner.
Oh, yeah, that was a big one.
What do we got? What are the fans saying?
Hashtag clenched buttholes. Hashtag not nice hugs. Hashtag tickle tackles.
Phil's the only one talking. We need some other...
Oh, wow.
Oh, 2 feet in, though. 2 feet in. Did he maintain possession, though?
Yeah, he got
Looks like he did.
Yeah.
Looks like he did.
That's a good catch. Oh, that's right. We gotta watch for the FCC. Gotta be careful.
They could fire me. I don't think they will. It's not like they have a whole lot of people to hire.
Right. Oh, okay, so we got the Dallas coming in on the pinch here, trying to see if they can stop a run if possible. Oh, but that ain't happening.
But there's no stopping the run.
No.
There's no stopping that run.
See,
that was a perfect... And you see, this is what I'm talking about earlier. As an ex-lineman, they sealed off that line.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody got through it. They created that lane for him. If there's nothing more demoralizing than watching your running back get smacked in the backfield, there's nothing more exhilarating than watching him take off because of what you just did.
Oh, for sure.
There's nothing better. Nothing better as a lineman.
If Dolphins are going to score here, whether it be... If it's a field goal, it's going to help Dallas out a lot. But if it's a touchdown, they better get their shit in gear. It's fourth quarter.
It is. It really is.
They needed that 3rd and 8 stop.
And you know what? I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a 3-possession game. 3 touchdowns in 1 quarter. It's not undoable, but it ain't probable.
No, it's not. I mean, no, it is. I mean, even when you look back to what was it? The Eagles versus I think it was the Giants. You got to remember they literally had 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter and scored 3 times.
Yep.
That was, and then to win
go
it
back
was
to
a
like
kick return.
what was it, like the early '90s that the Bills had that amazing four touchdowns in like the last 4 minutes to come back for that game. Like the best. Look up the best comeback ever.
Flag.
You'll see the Bills just destroy this team. Mm-hmm. So it's not undoable. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying it's not probable.
No, I mean,
especially when your team's got to be as demoralized as it is. They got some points on the board, that's great, but they've given up a lot. A lot of the points Miami has is from Dallas. Yep. Dallas has handed this game to them on a silver platter. Now they got to try to take it back.
Ooh, look at that! Oh no!
What do we got?
Face mask. How are you gonna make a play like that and then mess up with the face mask? You knew they were gonna get 15 yards. Just because you wanted to get them that bad, that was.
I have no words.
That was bad.
That guy's going to get benched. You know he's going to get the talking to of a lifetime in the locker room tonight. He just let down his team, and he knows it.
Dallas is at least...
Here we go again, though. See, that's how you do it. Yep. You stop them, but you don't foul. You cannot foul.
I feel like Dallas has made enough stops now to have made Miami kick a field goal, but they've gotten 2 flags already that have set themselves back, and it's hard.
It really is.
Especially stuff like that.
Every time they take that step forward, they're just screwing something.
You know what it is, though? I feel like that shouldn't have even been a face mask. I mean, they're just trying to play a game. It's a Super Bowl. You're going to go hard. There you go. Redeeming himself. There you go. Not a sack.
But to be fair, the refs are letting them play. I mean, the only flags we've seen this game were 2 face masks. You can't go after that helmet, bro.
And a holding.
There was one holding.
But I mean,
for the most part, the refs are letting them duke it out.
3 penalties in 4 quarters. It's not bad.
You can't let them do something dangerous that could hurt a player. You know.
Oh, good stop.
Good hit.
Good stop. All right, looks like Dallas is going to be able to do something here. I mean, if they kick they're going to kick a field goal, which only gives them 3 points. I mean, this should definitely be something good here. Hopefully, they actually do something. Actually make something of themselves in this fight. Like I said, the Eagles scored 3 touchdowns in 2 minutes. Cowboys can score 2 in fucking 5 minutes.
You would hope.
Hopefully.
You would hope.
They're going to be down.
They're going to be down 16 points. Mm-hmm. So they're going to have a 2-point conversion in there somewhere. Two of them, actually. Two of them.
Yep.
So it's not as simple as just getting in the end zone. You either get 2 touchdowns and a field goal to get 1 point ahead, or 2 touchdowns with 2 2-point conversions to tie this game up and send it into overtime. And I'll tell you what, overtime would be the tits.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to see me some overtime.
Oh, for sure. That'd be awesome.
See, that's when you let the ball hit the ground. When it's going out the back of the end zone.
Exactly. See, and that's what screwed him, I feel like. That whole safety, that just... I mean, granted, they only came back to kick a field goal, but... technically they only came back to kick a field goal, but still,
Yeah, but I mean, it's still 2 points that should never have been given up.
Come on! See, there goes Triple D. Let's go.
He's itching for that end zone. He needs to get to it quick so he can get another good 3-and-out.
He can keep throwing those long passes as long as he keeps making them. He's gonna be good.
But he's got to be careful. He goes deep too many times. They're gonna start feeling that, and he's gonna throw another pick six.
Yeah, remember though. I mean, Triple D does have that eye. Not that time though.
That I feel should have been a horse collar. I feel like he pulled him down from behind his helmet.
Yep.
I feel like that should have been a flag, but they're letting him duke it out.
Exactly.
You got to give it your all.
There goes Sellers, itching for another. Oh, flag.
There's a flag. Probably a holding on the offensive line.
Oh, no, it's not Miami.
Oh,
there you go. 1st and 10, helping yourselves out there. See,
well,
now
helping Dallas out. Maybe
yeah,
Miami's feeling a little bit of pity here.
Miami's, I don't know if they're itching, thinking that they could probably lose here, but I don't know. I mean, the Cowboys have been good all season,
They have been. They have been. They've really gotten it done, but all season doesn't matter.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shake that. Did he just bounce off the ref to stay in bounds? Did I just see that?
He may have. It was definitely a possibility.
Hashtag new player.
Hashtag ref sidekick. Hashtag pay the ref. Hashtag.
Who's paying the ref? Who's the home team?
Oh.
If he could have shook that, that would have been a really, really nice play. Good play, no doubt, but it could have been a great play.
Hey, if they score here, that's a touchdown in 1 minute.
That's true.
That's
not
true.
Bad. But they're going to have to follow that up with a quick 3-and-out.
Defense, exactly.
And if I was the Dolphins, I'd be like, as soon as I get that ball, I'm just going to run it down your throat because the more they keep it in bounds, no incompletes.
Oh, there he is, touchdown.
See, he got lucky. He made him go backwards for that again, but nobody was on him, so he got.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I mean, he's a good player. I mean, he's been a great wide receiver or a receiver all year long. So I mean, he's going to make a play like that.
That's true, and you got to have that dynamic between your quarterback and your receivers. If he can't trust you, he ain't going to throw it to you.
Exactly.
So sometimes you just got to put that extra, 10%, and go that 110%. Go up there and get that ball. I mean, Rob Gronkowski's that kind of guy. He's always going to go up there and get that ball. So you got to be like Gronk. Be
like Gronk. That's awesome. Oh, for sure.
So he's going for that 2-point conversion. And it looks, oh yeah, he got the 2-point.
Oh,
he got the 2-point.
Wow.
This is a one-possession game now.
Right there.
One-possession game if he gets another 2-point conversion, and then it's tied up.
For sure. Not bad. It's getting good, man. It's getting good for sure. Let's see what we got.
Another little bit of a short kick.
Look at those blockers.
Yeah.
He
tripped over his own player.
Tripped over the
blocker. Oh, my goodness. Best defensive player for the Dallas Cowboys goes to the Miami Dolphins.
Again, too, guys, also, we're hoping to do a after-game interview with the winner, possibly the loser as well, if he's not, hurting so bad or too salty. But, yeah, stay tuned for that after the game. We'll have a quick interview with whoever wins here. Talk about how good it was to win this game. But other than that, let's get back to the game here. Like you said, man, they're going to keep trying to run it.
I was going to say, they're going to shove that run down their throat. Exactly. And really what Dallas needs to do is stop them 2 more times. 2 more times.
Mm-hmm. 2 more times.
And get that 3-and-out so they can preserve those timeouts to get to the end zone.
Exactly. And Dallas knew they were going to come in here and try and run it. But then once they stopped them right there, I guarantee Miami's like, shit, we're screwed.
Yeah.
They need to learn how to throw this ball. Kobe needs to get his stuff into works. See if he can throw that long ball,
Yeah, you guys, you're not lying.
For sure.
Putting in your call to Buffalo Wild Wings for overtime. I'm feeling that, buddy.
Oh, yeah, man. Call and make sure the kick goes out of bounds.
Our crazy fans are back with food, and they didn't bring me none.
Yes. Say, if you want some, I could have bought you something.
Nah, it's all right. I'll get something after all the excitement's done. I wouldn't have time to eat.
We're probably going to go into overtime. What are you talking about?
It's a possibility, and if it does, more the better.
Yep.
That's an exciting. When was the last time? I'd have to look it up. I don't know right off the top of my head, but I can't remember the last time a Super Bowl went into overtime.
Oh, especially at least that's over the last couple of years here.
I was going to say, I don't think it's happened in the last decade.
Definitely not.
So it would definitely be an exciting thing to see.
Definitely the championship games, like AFC, NFC, but not in the Super Bowl yet, I don't think.
I don't think he meant to throw it to that guy.
I don't think so either.
Dude, straight up coming up for the team right there.
See, this
but
is
they gave up. They gave up that first down. Yeah. So now it's really crunch time. They're going to get a free timeout.
Oh yeah, they got 2.5 minutes. They need to stop Miami right now.
They're going to get that free timeout at the 2-minute warning.
If Miami scores right now, it'll look very dim.
If Miami scores, they're going to start. That's the first shovel of dirt on the coffin. Like it's in the ground. The final nail was put in the coffin with the
safety.
With the safety. Now they're just trying to bury him. And these guys are straight up zombie in this shit, trying to come back to life and get back in this. And you know what? They've done a pretty good job of it, but they need this stop right now. If they don't get this stop, it's over. It's just a matter of time.
See what we got going on here.
Another run. Exactly what I'd be doing.
They gotta make that stop, man.
See, and Dallas already used the timeout. I'd have saved that timeout. Because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stops the clock for you.
Yeah. You never call timeouts on after 2. You know what? Sometimes with emotions and stuff like that, you gotta make sure everybody's in check. You don't want to mess up.
It might not have even been the coach who called the timeout. Somebody on the line might not have been ready, and they called the timeout just to, make sure they didn't screw something up.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that was almost a fumble.
That should have been a fumble, honestly.
See, here he goes calling timeouts again, though. I think the coach is a little. I think the coach is a little hyper, if you know what I mean. He's feeling the pressure and he's making mistakes on the coaching
he's definitely
aspect.
screwed himself right now.
You really needed those. You really needed those timeouts. It's 3rd and 4. If he stops him here, great. But if he stops him here with no timeouts left,
it's not gonna help.
He's got 2 minutes to walk up the field.
Granted, if he can get the ball back, make a touchdown, that one touchdown might not matter too much if we go into OT because then you're just gonna get another 3.
Right. But it's not just a touchdown. They got to get that 2-point.
They got to get that 2-point conversion.
And at this
point,
they
did it once.
They did. But now that Miami has seen their plan for a 2-point conversion, do you think that maybe they might be, preparing for that again? They gave away their playbook for that 2-point. Oh, they got the stop.
Good stop.
They got the stop.
I thought it was going to be an interception, but good stop.
And good. He didn't, For a second, I thought he was going to call a timeout on an incomplete pass, and I probably would have shit myself.
Just that would not be good. Let's not drop it this time.
Well, he put it in the end zone, so there's no concern there. He's coming out to the 20. He's got 2 minutes, 10 seconds. He's got the 2-minute warning and 1 timeout. He's got 2 timeouts to march 80 yards down the field, score a touchdown, and get a 2-point conversion. But, and see, this is where it gets complicated, because if he does it too fast, he gives the Miami Dolphins a chance to come back and score again. But if he does it too slow, he might not make it at all.
Exactly.
So it's a very careful game he needs to play right now, especially wasting those 2 timeouts prior to the 2-minute warning. See, but I'm okay with that because he got to the outside. Yep. It stops the clock. He got some yardage, not much, but he stopped the clock without using a timeout.
Huge risk reward right here. Huge.
There's a very big risk-reward factor going on right now.
Exactly, especially with the clock. I mean, you got dudes coming out the pet. Wow. Oh, no, you better run. Run, Triple D. Run, Triple D. Oh, not again.
3rd sack on the day?
Third
sack.
Yeah, one or the other.
3rd and 12. I mean, he's got to
have one of them to count, though, because it was a face mask.
But, okay, all right. But he's gotten knocked to the ground quite a few times.
2 occasions where he tries running out of the pocket, too.
Yeah, the other 2, though, he was able to make something.
He should have got rid of it.
He should have, or at least made it to the outside.
This is it right here. If he doesn't get this, it's looking super dumb. He needs to get this.
He really does.
This is a need. You gotta want it. It's not just. You have to want it. You need heart.
It's not a matter of need. Your team needs.
Oh!
And that is some want, ladies and gentlemen.
That's Bryant coming back to try and heal everybody.
He is definitely picking up this team by their cleat straps, if you will, and carrying them on his back to this end zone. He's getting it done. He's got to get it done.
He has to.
If he doesn't get it done, it's done. I mean, it's over. This is the last game. There's no do-overs. There's no we'll get them next times.
Yeah, this is it, right? No, what are you doing? You got so lucky. What are you doing? You don't want to mess up now. You have a minute and a half. Don't be stupid. It's not
Second and 10. On its own 45. I mean, we got 55 yards to go.
Yep.
That's what, 165 feet?
So, yeah. Not only...
I'm not going to break it down to inches. I can't do math that good.
Not only do you need to be able to make this touchdown, but you need to get everybody back up, riled up, and be able to get that 2-point conversion.
That's true.
So don't waste your energy.
And you can't get the touchdown
plays.
with only a couple seconds left. You gotta get it done. You gotta get it done.
Oh my! Get up!
Oh no! I mean, the defender didn't stop it,
up.
but he did stop the yards after catch,
Exactly.
and that's the big thing.
That is a big.
That's
thing.
a big thing. It's 3rd and 7. I mean, you gotta go.
It's
you gotta go.
It's difficult.
Load up the truck, folks. We're getting out of here.
With only one touchdown, it's gonna be difficult. This is it, right here. Throw the ball, Triple D.
Oh no! It all comes down.
If he doesn't go for it,
it's over.
That's stupid.
If he doesn't go for it,
he's gonna
it's
have
over.
to go for it. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen.
And he didn't call the timeout. He should have called the timeout right there.
He should have called timeout. This could be
the
play of a lifetime.
This could be the play that determines the game.
Game.
This is going to be the play that both coaches look back on and say either, damn, I did a good job, or damn, I fucked that up. And one of those teams, it doesn't matter what happens, one of those teams. Turnover on downs. That
was it.
That's got to be it, folks.
That's it.
That's got to be it. I mean, unless Miami's dumb enough to go to the air and throw a pick six,
Jesus.
That's got to be it.
Oh, that would be killer.
I mean, you don't have enough timeouts to stop the clock if all they do is take a knee.
Exactly.
And I think they are. Yep.
And he wasted all of his timeouts.
He did. He did. I mean, there was strategy in that, but you know, it really just came down to.
All right, guys, that's game. Like I said, stick around. We're going to have a little interview with the winner. We're gonna let them cool down for a minute, and we're gonna have a nice little interview with them. If you guys stick around for a second, see if I can get this going real quick. See if Miami's good enough to make a interview with us real quick.
You know, they're probably getting ready to go to the party house. But
exactly.
Let's see if we can't grab one or two people on their way out the door. You know what I mean? You know,
exactly.
They're all going to want to hold up the trophy, go home, polish that new ring.
Polish that new ring. What a
Put
great
it on
game.
the mantle, you know?
That was a great game.
That was a really good game. There were some great plays. There was some oh my god moments. I mean, that return that almost went.
Oh
that
my
kickoff
gosh!
Return that
If he
almost
would have
went,
got that,
if he went,
I mean, we could look back at some.
We're
going
to
to
see some of the highlights right here. If you know our
I mean, a lot of those
broadcasting staff could
makers.
get on the ball. No pun intended.
Difference makers, man.
Yeah, there was really some big plays.
That
on
kick
both
return
sides.
though, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Straight beautiful. Something I wouldn't even have expected. Oh, T. Grant looks like the MVP of the game here, I guess. Super Bowl MVP, at least. I wouldn't have chose him, but, you know, that's, you know, the people to decide. All right, it looks like we're going to be able to get that interview in a second. He's going to go ahead and invite us. We're going to see if he's going to sit down with us and take some time. See if we can get this going for you guys. Yep, looks like there he's at. So give us a moment. Gotta set this up for you guys.
Technical staff was on. They dropped the ball again. Go figure.
Alright, give me 1 second, man. We gotta get this set up so everybody can hear you. Alright, let's see. No, we're just gonna get it so everybody can hear you here. Oh yeah, that was crazy, man.
Bear with us for a second, guys.
Yep, I just gotta figure out how to
play it through the TV and through his headset. So.
Yep, I just gotta figure out these audio settings real quick.
If anybody knows any hints on how to do this, feel free to throw it in the group me. Or we're going to look like idiots walking around trying to figure this out.
you'll have your headset on the top.
There we go.
We got you.
There we go.
Can you hear us still?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, guys. So we got Miami coach here. About to ask him a few questions. First of all, how was that win?
That one was, it was unreal, I knew I was going to play a great team in the Cowboys and simply had everything, all the pieces in check to, make that comeback and try to go to overtime. All I could do was try to just hold them off and don't do anything crazy with my rookie Kobe Taylor, who's just unreliable at this point. He's not clutch yet, and after this win, he definitely will be.
Well, there's got to be some nerves going into the Super Bowl being your first game.
Mm-hmm. Especially for French.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. French was one of the scariest guys out there.
I'm sure. So I got to ask you this because, the big turning point that I felt in the game, there was a lot of ups and downs and a lot of turning points, but the big one that comes to mind was that pick six followed up by a safety. What did it feel like seeing your defense come away with a safety in the Super Bowl? What was that like for you as a coach?
Well, for me as a coach, the moment I saw it bounce off of Des Bryant's helmet and, go back to the one and him pick it up, I just told my guys you guys better get there. We need this on the one. And when I saw the safety, I told them we all going out tonight. We all eating good. All we got to do is win this game. We eating good.
You probably ain't even buying. I'm sure the fans are going to buy it,
Oh, it's going to be on the house. I believe that, man. Anywhere we go.
Yep. And, hey, this is your first time in the league, right, this year, right?
Yes, first season came in, had a 25-man roster. The Dolphins just left the team. They wanted no part of, this organization. I came in, and just Jim Harbaugh did and just built a squad and, took them to the playoffs, took them to the Super Bowl immediately.
Yeah,
Roger.
You're the first coach since, I think it was like 1984 to even come close to the Super Bowl. Last time you guys came close to the Super Bowl was when you guys went against the Steelers, won the conference, but lost the Super Bowl against, I think it was possibly the Colts, or something like that. Either way. But, you're the first coach in almost 20 years. How does that feel for this organization?
Our history goes back way, way back because we have not smelled Super Bowl playoff. Man, we haven't smelled anything in a while. So we're here now and we got it. We're glad to shut everybody up and we can show that, youth is can definitely top age, I can say, Age and experience ain't got nothing on the young coach that's feisty and wants to win.
Exactly.
So last question for you. Going into next year, you're going to be the defending champs. You're going to have to defend that title. What's your plan going into next year? What's what are you going to focus on in the off season to make sure you guys get another chance at that Super Bowl defend your title?
Well, first of all, Darian Tarpley going down was not the biggest upside for our playoff run.
Have we heard anything on his return?
He actually should be back on the practice field, or not even. He's going to be enjoying the off season, and he'll be able to recover. And when we start practicing, he'll be in full shape to maybe win his spot back, because we'll definitely be looking for another running back that can.
So there's
take some pressure off of him.
There's definitely a chance for the Dolphins' golden boy to come back.
He's coming back, but he definitely has a chance to lose his starting position.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? Why do you say that? Williams and French were pretty good, but why do you say he would lose his spot?
Because, there's so many young studs in the draft, and there's so many young studs on so many players or so many teams. Mm-hmm. And, if we could get one of those young, fast guys that can hit hard as French and move as fast as, Kevin Coleman, it'd be amazing.
For sure.
Hartley can't take anything away. He's a great running back, but he just does not have that speed to, take off downfield and get that 70-yard touchdown run. He'll get caught about 30 yards and go down.
So let's just backtrack real quick and go back to that original question. What I mean, your team's looking really good. Obviously, you just won the Super Bowl. You guys have got to be riding that high. But what do you really want to work in the offseason? What weakness do you want to shore up going in as the defending champs to next season?
Well, definitely going into next season, we want to get our defense and offensive line right. Because we did have, I believe, a holding penalty get called. And, I mean, I figured we were all disciplined in this organization, and we knew not to get holding penalties, and we hadn't had that all season. So for that to happen, we're going to hit the practice field hard. And, I mean, for Kobe Taylor, he just has to work on his rhythm and, you know, work on his accuracy downfield. For a quarterback from Virginia Tech, I would give him at least one more season to be great. And then he should just be the next, sheesh, man. Who could we even compare him to?
Right.
He'll be his own player.
Well, hey, thanks for taking the time to talk to us. I appreciate, you taking that time. I'm sure you want to get to that after party, so you guys have a good night, all right?
All right, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Yep, great game, man. Great game.
You guys have yourself a great night, man. We're going to enjoy this victory.
Do that, man. That was a great game, great win. Proud of you guys. All right, guys.
All right, then, bros.
Yep, you have a great night, man.
You as well.
Yep, bye. All right, guys, that's Synergy League football news for the Super Bowl. We're glad you guys came and watched. Be ready for the off season. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff for the draft soon, and we'll have reports for you. But amazing game. Leave your comments, questions, whatever, hashtags, whatever. Thank you guys for coming out and watching.
I'm Pete.
This is Hunter.
And we're signing off for the night, guys.
Later.